Well, folks, the semifinals of the Leagues Cup kicks off tomorrow, but the quarterfinals has wrapped up, and we got a lot of absolute epic action, lots of controversy, including VAR and refereeing, and lots of madness. So we're gonna break it all down, guys, as well as any endless topics that you guys recommend in the live chat. So without further ado, guys, let's just kick it off. Let's begin. The game is underway. Hold on, running it. What is up, guys? Football Galaxy here. Welcome back to MLS Madness. This, of course, guys, is the show where we break down all of the biggest news, highlights, matches, everything, all of madness that is included in our favorite league, Major League Soccer. Of course, I'm your host, Football Galaxy, and for today, guys, we're going to be continuing just a regular recap of the Leagues Cup. As mentioned in the intro, the semifinals kicks off tomorrow. And yeah, we'll just be recapping all the action of the Leagues Cup, including all of the controversy with VAR and refereeing, and just all the matches that occurred in the quarterfinals. We'll be breaking down that. Then, of course, we will be taking a look at the bracket, the semifinal bracket, and we'll be sharing our predictions for the semifinals. And then afterwards, we'll be reviewing any endless topics that you guys have for us here in the live chat. So for those who are joining, please let us know, share with us your endless topics in the live chat, and we'll review them as our final segment in tonight's show. But for today, I am by myself in your World Cup. He mentioned that he would be here like in about around 20 minutes or so. So hopefully he can join us later on. But for now, it will be yours truly as today's host. And while we're here, I am going to invite some of my boys. Hopefully we can get some more people here in the live chat. Hopefully, because right now, based on what I see on my screen, it looks like there's no one here. So hopefully we can get someone here. So let me just add all the guys here. So yeah, Dorito, PRX, Merrick. Refi, and I think that's it. Oh, Mafia. Yeah, I think for now it should be it. All the closest boys. All right, boys. So yeah, so without further ado, then let's continue on with the show. Let me bring up the segment here. There we go. All right, guys. So let's just open up with our first segment of the show, moments of the tournament. So let's review then, of course, the results of the quarterfinals. So of course, the first game, Inter Miami being Charlotte FC 4-0, guys. It was an absolute travesty, I guess, as you could say. Let me pull up the scores here. Wait, not that. All right, so in that match, Joseph Martinez scored the first goal. At the 12th minute, it was a penalty, and then Robert Taylor scored at the 32nd minute for Inter Miami. Of course, a guy who has been improving in the Leagues Cup tournament for Inter Miami. And then it was Malanda, Adelson Malanda, who scored no goal from Charlotte for Inter Miami, putting the 3-0 score. And then Lionel Messi got his goal at the 86th minute, assisted by Leonardo Campana, 4-0 for Inter Miami. And I mean, Messi did kind of, I'm pretty sure he did want to take credit for that third goal. But of course, it was an own goal. So at the end, technically, the credit did go to that Malanda dude. So yeah, Charlotte FC has had an absolutely horrible game in that quarterfinal match. To be honest with you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I am legit surprised that Charlotte FC ended up into the quarterfinals because let me just check really quick. So in the round of 32, they beat Cruz Azul 4-3 in penalties, and then they beat Houston Dynamo 2-1 in the round of 16. And of course, they lost to Inter Miami in the quarterfinals. So technically speaking, yes, I kind of see that was basically that was an easy. that was an easy road for Charlotte FC. Let's admit that. I'm surprised. Okay, I will admit I am surprised that they did beat Houston. Since they faced Cruz Azul in the round of 32, that one I would expect them to win because Cruz Azul, in my opinion, is a lot worse than Charlotte. But I mean, they ended up going into a goalless draw, and it ended 0-0. But Houston Dynamo, that was a big surprise. They got a 2-1 win on that game. Taking a look at that match, if I can pull it up here on my phone. So Houston actually took the lead, 1-0 lead at the 10th minute by Baird. And then, okay, I'm going to try to mispronounce this. Aguimeng, he scored at the 80th minute. And of course, Houston bottled it, as probably you guys remember, scoring the own goal at the 81st minute, just 1 minute after Charlotte putting their first goal into the back of the net after the draw, really. So yeah, Houston, they messed up, so they pretty much gave the win to Charlotte. So that's how Charlotte made it to the quarterfinals. Again, I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that they got eliminated in the quarterfinals because, I mean, let's face it, they were not going to go far. And Inter Miami is just the favorite team at this point. They're just on fire with Messi. It's purely the Messi effect, really. It's the pure Messi effect that's been taking Messi is like that special coal that they just threw into the engine and the engine just steaming, stopping for no one really. So yeah. So Inter Miami are now to the semifinals after ripping apart Charlotte. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is the biggest score they've done in the tournament. Technically, yeah. Wait, hold on. For Inter Miami, this would be their second biggest win in the tournament because they beat Atlanta at 4-0 in the group stage. So yeah, this would be their second highest victory in the tournament so far for Inter Miami. 4-0 win against Charlotte, and then of course taking a look at the second huge game. Huge win. Nashville SC defeating ripping the heck out of Minnesota United 5-0, dude. Now, not gonna lie, I was legit shocked by this score because I thought both clubs were pretty much leveled, and I honestly don't know how Minnesota just provided absolutely horrendous defense there. Because just taking a look at the highlights of that game. So Moore scored. So taking a look, Shaq Moore scored at the 39th minute. This is by Henny Mukhtar, the MVP, of course. And then at the 44th minute, only 3 minutes left, actually. Yeah, 3 minutes left. It was Teal Bunbury who scored the second goal. Also, another assist by Henny Mukhtar. That was only in the first half. So already in the first half, Nashville was leading 2-0. In the second half, 5 minutes after kickoff, it was Alex Mule who scored the third goal for Nashville. Again, another assist by Henny Mukhtar. So Henny Mukhtar got 3 assists in this game. So yeah, there's a reason why he's the MVP. For those who's asking how is he the MVP, there's your answer. And then 3 minutes after that, it was Sam Surridge who scored the fourth goal for Nashville, assisted by Jacob Scheffelberg. And then 6 minutes after that, it was Henny Mukhtar himself who got a goal and assisted by Dex McCarty, but he put the final goal for Nashville, the final nail to the coffin to Minnesota. 5-0, 3 assists, and 1 goal by Henny Mukhtar. He, without a doubt, won man of the match in that game. Taking a look at the rating of FootMob, he got a 9.7 rating. Holy cow, dude. So yeah, someone please let me know in the live chat or just answer the question, what the heck happened to Minnesota? Because that is just absolutely crazy. Hold that thought, guys. I need a quick water drink. Thank you. Now I do realize that I am by myself here. There's no one in the live chat. I hope Ingrid Cup comes by, but yeah. Honestly, I could really use someone here in the live chat, really. But it's okay. Not the first time I've been here in the MLS live show by myself with the tumbleweeds, so we're all good, I guess. But yeah, absolutely just horrendous display from Minnesota. Probably their worst defeat in the season, really. I mean, in the year, I should say, overall. Let me just take a look at Minnesota's match history, actually. So taking a look at the matches. Their second worst defeat was against Puebla. No, that was the one. Sorry, my bad. Their second worst defeat was against CF Montreal. It was on June 10th. It was a 4-0 defeat. Then followed by Houston with the same score, 4-0, at the US Open Cup on May 23rd, followed by the third worst defeat against Sporting Kansas City on May 13th. And it looks like that would be it. Yeah, that would be your top four worst defeats for Minnesota United in the year so far. So yeah, yeah, that's crazy. Um, but yes, for the record, this is the highest goal scoring defeat that they lost to. They have not lost 5-0 in the entire year of 2023 until Friday, August 11th against Nashville. So yeah, Minnesota, I don't know what the crap happened there, but they just completely fell apart in that game. Again, if someone just by chance happened to come into live chat, just please share your thoughts about that game. Like what do you, like for those who watch the game, or if there's any Minnesota United fan who happens to be watching at this point of the show, just let us know your thoughts either in the live chat if you're coming in or in the comments below. What in your opinion happened? Like what went wrong with Minnesota United? Because that was just a horrendous score. Again, I was shocked, completely shocked to know that Minnesota lost this bad, because to me, both Nashville and Minnesota are leveled clubs. Like to me, they're almost at the same level. They're both they both play well defensively, but they're both tough to play against. Okay, they're not an easy team, but Minnesota is completely just fell up short. Like they just proved me wrong, saying like, nope, Nashville's better than us. So yeah, Nashville just completely wiped the floor against Minnesota right in front of their faces, and Minnesota is out of the Leagues Cup. I personally thought they would go further than Nashville. I legit thought. In fact, I don't even know who I put against. I think for me it was Columbus and Minnesota in my brackets. It wasn't even Nashville. But if I were to share my predictions for Nashville and Minnesota, I didn't though. But initially, before the game, I would have thought Minnesota would go through. But yeah, I was not expecting the score in Nashville. I mean, yeah, they deserve it. They deserve it. Congrats, Nashville fans who are watching. Good luck to you in the semifinals as you guys face CF Monterrey now. So you guys eliminate America. Now you're up against Monterrey among the top 3 or top 4 giants of Liga MX. So good luck to you guys on that. But moving on to the next score, of course, Philadelphia taking on Querétaro, and they beat Querétaro. What's funny is because that game was actually a crazy game, because by a little bit, it almost appeared that Querétaro was going to win that game. And this is where things get controversial. So I really hope that we do get some people here in the live chat, because that game was probably the second most craziest game of the night, and the second most controversial game. Actually, no, this is the number one controversial game of the quarterfinals, because just taking a look at the timeline here and the highlights, Jesus Bueno scored the first opening goal for Philadelphia at the 10th minute, and that's how it stayed at the first half. In the second half, what the heck? Oh, sorry, my bad. The second half. So at the 65th minute, Angel Sepulveda scored the tying goal, assisted by Jamie Valencia Gomez. So Querétaro and Philadelphia were tying 1-1, and that's how it was for a good majority of the 25 minutes that lasted in the second half. But then the ref gave 11 minutes of extra time. Now I have not seen the highlights, so I'm not sure as to the reason why they gave 11 minutes of extra time to Philadelphia Union. That was a very much controversial call. But honestly, guys, there was a red card at stoppage time. 7 minutes after 90th minute, there was a red card to Omar Mendoza. So Querétaro were already down 10 men by the 97th minute. But then, of course, as we know, 4 minutes after that, Chris Donovan scored the winning goal for Philadelphia Union. A 2-1 score, of course, they win. And yeah, that's it. Philadelphia got the win. They scored at the very final second. And they pretty much just, they completely just bullied Querétaro, because again, Querétaro. Let's just take a look at the stats. Really, taking a look at the stats. Oh my gosh, dude, that is drastic. 57% possession from Querétaro, dude, against 43% possession against Philadelphia. That is just insane. But to be fair, however, Philadelphia did get 20 total shots compared to only 4 from Querétaro. So that's the difference right there. Even though Querétaro got much more possession, Philadelphia literally got 5 times more shots in the game than Querétaro. That is just crazy. But yeah, this game was probably the number one most epic, hottest and most controversial game of the quarterfinals, without a single doubt, on Friday night. So that was just freaking epic and crazy. Again, 20 shots, total shots from Philadelphia towards goal, only 4 from Querétaro. 8 of the 20 shots from Philadelphia were off target. 6 of them were on target. Only 1 shot from Querétaro was off target. 2 of them were on target. So, yeah, even though Querétaro had much more possession of the ball, Philadelphia still had the attacking edge. They had the attacking advantage. So, I mean, personally, I honestly was not expecting a barely 2-1 win against from Philadelphia. I was legit expecting at least a 3-0 win. At the very least a 3-1 win. I said 3-0. Personally, I would have predicted a 3-0 win, but at the very least I could say 3-1. But of course, Philadelphia did get the win, but just barely at the final seconds of the match. So a 2-1 score for Philadelphia. But yeah, we will be talking about that in a bit actually here, because there are a few things that I want to review. I just hope that we can get some people here in the live chat, because that's going to be a very interesting topic of discussion when we talk about um, the controversial goal of Chris Donovan, because there was a big, huge controversy of him getting his goal offside. But yeah, we're going to talk about that. So don't worry, guys. That will be our very hot topic for tonight's show. Ingwell Cub, there he is. How you doing, buddy? Are you ready, bro? Are you ready to join in? Because there's literally no one else. I'm not kidding. There's no one in the live chat, bro. I'm all by myself. There's no one here. I'm all alone. I'm with my old friend. What was it? Darkness. Darkness, my old friend. Yeah, that's the song goes. We need our mascot Mbappe, bro. That's what we need. So yeah. So we'll talk about that goal from Chris Donovan in a few moments. But before we move on, let's talk about the final game of the quarterfinal that occurred. LAFC losing 2-3 against CF Montreal. That game was without a doubt the second, arguably probably the most epic game, because I did see that game actually, and it was super intense. So arguably the number one most intense game of the quarterfinals, but the second, probably the most second controversial game of that night. So CF Montreal, they had what a comeback. Okay, that's all I can say. What an absolutely amazing comeback. And a shout out to Adoredicto. Hopefully he will join us soon. Send invite just in case. All right, got you, bro. I'll be able to join soon. So, all right. No problem, bro. I'll send you the invite right now. And I really hope we get some more people here in the live chat. I want Adoredicto to come in. Hopefully he does. I don't know. We'll see. There we go. All right. Diego. All right. So yeah, let's take a look at the highlights here. By the way, I'm sweating because it's freaking hot here. Even though I have the window open, I'm still sweating as all heck. So yeah, it's been hot, dude. It's been a hot day today. All right. Taking a look at the highlights. So it all started at the second minute. Dennis Bouanga scored a penalty for LAFC. They took the early lead. Then at the 42nd minute, right before halftime, it was Mateus Bogus, interesting name, who scored the second goal for LAFC, once again at the 42nd minute, right before halftime, assisted by Dennis Bouanga. So Bouanga already had a goal and an assist in the game, in the first half already. Taking a look at the second half, Sergio Canales scored a goal for Monterrey to pull one back at the 68th minute, so 2-1 it was. Then at the 80th minute, so about 12 minutes afterwards, it was an own goal from Sergi Palencia. Thanks to him, Monterrey got the second goal, the tying goal, 2-2 at the 80th minute, only 10 minutes to go. But 8 minutes afterwards, Rogelio Funes Mori, of all people, Rogelio Funes Mori came in and scored the winning goal for Monterrey. They end up winning 3-2 and eliminate LAFC, the 2022 MLS Cup champions. They lost to León in the Concacaf Champions League, and they just got eliminated by Monterrey in the quarterfinals of the 2023 Leagues Cup. That game, my friends, was the game of the match day, which actually we will talk about. So yeah, so I'm going to leave that just for a little bit later. But let's move on then to, for now, let's move on to the controversial moments of the quarterfinals, which was, once again, the winning goal for Philadelphia Union, Chris Donovan, scoring at the 90th minute with 11 minutes of added time. So technically the 101st minute at the 101st minute, Philadelphia scored the winning goal. Chris Donovan scoring. This is by Kai Wagner. But the reason why I want to talk about this, because this goal was highly controversial, because many people were saying that this goal was offside, but that the ref did not want to. He didn't call it offside. In fact, VAR did check it. They checked it, and they said it was onside. And many people were furious because they were saying that Querétaro was robbed and that goal was clearly offside and that it should have not have counted. But of course, at the end, it did count. The referee and VAR made the decision of counting the goal, and Philadelphia took the win. They robbed Querétaro. Okay, poor choice of words. They defeated Querétaro, and they got away with it, and they won, of course, 2-1. And of course, they're now to the semifinals. But again, taking a look at this goal, and I did make a few edits. I placed some lines here, so I'm going to show them here in the next slide. So as you can see here in the next slide, the thin blue line is the same as the thick black line, of course, with different width. But the thin white line is covering the exact same length and angle as the goal line in this picture. And I just pretty much copied and pasted with the exact angle, the exact same degree with the thick blue line. And the thick blue line is touching the ball. So at the very edge where Kai Wagner is, that is where the ball is, right when the blue line ends. That's where the ball is. And as you can see in this angle, to me, Chris Donovan is offside. But after reading a few opinions of some other people, specifically MLS fans, because almost all MLS fans are counting this as onside, I originally said that if you say that this is onside, then you're 100% biased. Because to me, this was clearly offside. But again, after listening to some points from other references, if you will, I can kind of see how this is onside because, and I'm going to point this with my mouse here, the ball is probably right in front of Chris Donovan's head. Because from this angle, from this picture right here, from this point of view, it does seem that he's offside. But the thing is that it is not a bird's eye view. I mean, a worm's eye view. Yeah, this is a bird's eye view because we're taking it from a distance from the air. And from this point of view, it does seem that the ball is offside. Chris Donovan is offside of this line. But again, if the camera angle, if the picture angle was right here, like down here below, on level with the ground, taking a look at that angle, I can see how they would be onside because I think to me, I will agree with the popular opinion here. I think to me that goal is actually onside. I know it's controversial, and I know many Liga MX fans were pissed about it. They were claiming that Querétaro got robbed. And yeah, this is why the tournament has been pretty much controversial because of these calls, because they've been very much controversial against Liga MX fans, because Liga MX fans have been the one who have been getting upset about it. And I totally understand. But in this particular case, I'm actually open to the other side of the argument, and I think I am leaning towards the other side of the argument. I think this. I'm pretty sure that this goal was actually offside. By the way, I just got a text from Aldo Redicto saying that he will be joining over, so hopefully he will join. He will come into the show. And again, hopefully we can get some more people here in the live chat. I already pinged a lot of guys here, but still, no one has joined us so far. So hopefully someone can join us soon. Hopefully. And hopefully Ingrid World Cup joins us soon as well. We'll see. But yeah, I'll just wait here for now until we get some more people to join us in the live chat because I really want to hear the opinion of more people, not just by myself. Because again, this show is not just me; it's also for you guys. This show is for the fans, from by the fan, for the fans, if you will. So yeah, I really hope that we can get some more people here. I want to hear more opinions, your thoughts on this, guys, on this Chris Donovan goal controversy. Was it onside or was it offside? Let me know in the live chat. Hopefully, more people can come and join. Hopefully. Honestly, this if I had some ads, this would be the part where I just put on some advertisement or something. But yeah, there's not. Yeah, there's a. I don't have anything. Oh, there he is. Our main man with our official mascot. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the room our very good friend, our boy, Inge World Cup, and our mascot, Mutant Mbappe Ninja Turtle. Welcome to the live chat. Ladies and gentlemen, please give them a wonderful, warm welcome and applause. Or applaud, I don't know. And it's just him. There he is. There he is. Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
Oh shoot, that's right.
Hello? Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me? I can't hear you. You're on mute.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. It's because my mic was plugged in. And when my mic is plugged in, I don't hear any audio from my computer. So there we go. So yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm pretty sure you guys were not hearing me there, but please give a warm welcome to Annual World Cup and our official mascot, Mutant Mbappe Ninja Turtle. Annual World Cup, how you doing, buddy?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing good, trying to withstand the freaking heat, dude. I can't stop sweating. Freaking hot in this room, dude. So
that. It's just I'm just sleepy.
What time is it? Isn't it 10 o'clock for you? I mean 11.
11. It's just I had a hard day at work, so.
Oh shit. I see, bro.
Yeah.
No worries, bro. Well, yeah. So right now we're just talking about this controversy of Chris Donovan's goal against Querétaro. So let me put it up on the screen for you. So Inglewood Cup, I'm gonna ask you because I already gave my opinion. So let's hear Inglewood Cup's opinion. So there's a picture. Shout out to Aldo Redicto from the Our Soccer Discord server, which by the way you can guys join in the description below. The link is in the description below. So I'll put up a banner. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to Aldo Redicto who shared this picture with us about from this angle of Chris Donovan's goal. So this is Chris Donovan right here. This is Kai Wagner. He made the pass to Chris Donovan, and Chris Donovan scored the goal for Querétaro. But as you can see in this angle, particularly in this picture right here, the argument is that Chris Donovan was offside and that goal should have not have counted for Philadelphia Union, but it did. The ref checked it, VAR checked it, and both agreed that it was onside, and Philadelphia got the win, and they got away with the win against Querétaro. But I made the edit here of that picture, and as you can see, this thick blue line is the exact same thing as this thin white line. Of course, this thin blue white line is reflecting the angle, the exact angle as the goal line, the penalty box line. And of course, I copied and pasted the thick blue line, the exact same degree, the exact same angle. And the line ends right when the ball is right here. Where the line ends, that's where the ball is. And of course, as you can see from this angle, one could say that Chris Donovan was offside. But what I was saying is that I was leaning towards the argument of, on the other hand, on the other side of the argument, See, this is a bird's eye view of this particular angle. But if you have the camera right here on the ground from a worm's eye view, I can kind of see how that was onside because in that case, the ball would be in front of Chris Donovan, and I can kind of see it. The ball would be like around right here, right in front of Chris Donovan. If you were to put a line between the ball and Chris Donovan, I think the ball would be like around right here, just in front of Chris Donovan. So I can see how that. Okay. Oh, wait, that was me. Yeah. So I can see how the ball was onside in that particular case. But Inglewood Cup, the floor is all yours now. What do you think from seeing these images?
Okay. So right now, I was about to just search up the game on my phone to see like the goal real quick to see like my part there too. But we'll just go with the pictures. But I'm gonna look at the game at the goal. Which was this one? The first goal, second goal, or what is this?
This is the second goal because Philadelphia won 2-1.
Okay. So sorry about that. Okay.
No worries.
What I'm looking at right here is so goddamn offsides. Like you could see it. Like you could see his hand is basically offsides at that point.
Yeah.
It really is. Like you have to move your camera a little bit, and you would see it's off. It's offsides. So I do agree it's offsides from like my point of view right here. And you could say if you were the cameraman, it might look different, but it doesn't look different, man. It's just another way of the league screwing up Liga MX again.
Because I also did, because what I did is I twisted the photo to an exact 90-degree angle. So as you can see here, the line of the penalty box is an exact 90-degree angle vertically, and I did the exact same thing. I copied and pasted the line. The thick blue line covers right where the ball is, and as you can see, it's the exact same thing, really.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. All right, hold up. We're about to look at this goal real quick. I'm about to look at it. I found the video.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, he was offside. I mean, the way the video looks, it looks weird because like the camera angle they have it on the MLS, it just looks. Okay. Yeah, he was offside. There's no way he was offsides. He was offsides. Yeah, I just paused it. Like the video has like a better angle. Like a way better. I don't know if you could see it really.
Oh yeah. That's probably the exact same thing. Yeah,
basically the same thing, but it's like more straight because like the photo you're showing me, it's like a little bit twisted, but it's more straight when we look at it like that.
Right. This is the previous angle. This is probably from the highlights. This image right
here. I'm trying to see what the comments are saying.
Well, the popular opinion is that it was onside, but again, I'm pretty sure if saying it are MLS biased.
Or Philly fans.
Yeah, that too. Because I posted on X, I said that if you say that this is onside, then you're 100% biased. And almost all of the replies sent to me were saying that it was onside.
They have to be trolling. They have to be trolling. That is not onside. Because you could see his foot is literally like in front of the ball at that point.
Yeah. Like his whole body at this angle, like 2/3 of his body is literally off the line.
Agreed.
But yeah,
I agree.
So for those who are popping up or just joining us, let us know in live chat your personal opinion about this controversial Chris Donovan goal. Do you guys think that Chris Donovan was onside, or do you guys think that he really was offside? Let us know all your thoughts, opinions about it in the live chat or in the comments below if you're happy to be watching after the live show. But for now, we will be moving on into the next segment of the show, which is the game of the round. This is the game of the quarterfinals, and I think it goes to no other better game. It goes to the LAFC versus Monterrey game. Dude, Annual Cup, what an absolutely Fantastic game, dude. Because I saw this, and not only did Monterrey win, so that's a W for you. So now you have to get the jersey.
No, I don't. I said I will only get the jersey if they win the whole thing.
Oh,
That's
okay,
what I
okay.
said.
Well, okay. Well, there are 2 wins away. There are 2 wins away from you having to get the jersey. But yeah, this game was without a doubt for me the best game of the round because of the huge comeback that Monterrey pulled off in the entire second half. Man, LAFC were up 2-0 in the first half, dude. 2-0 in the first half, and they just completely bottled it. It was first a penalty for Monterrey, then it was an own goal for LAFC to tie it up, and then Rogelio Funes Mori put the third and winning goal for Monterrey, and they get away with it. They robbed LAFC, if you will, and they bullied LAFC to take the 3-2 win against the 3-2 win to get their ticket to the semifinals of the tournament. Heck of a win, dude. Just beautiful. Any thoughts about that? Any World Cup?
No, as long as LAFC is out, I'm fine with that. All I need is Philly to be out and we good. I'm good. Take Philly out, please.
Let me add just an image here in the slide in the slides because something very funny did happen in this game. So let me try to find the image really quick. I'll upload it to the show, to the slides, and yeah, it's right here. All right, let me take off the slideshow really quick. But hopefully we can get some more people here in the live chat. Hopefully. In the meantime, though, let me just add the image really quick because this image that I'm about to show, which you guys probably might have an idea of what it is, in World Cup, you're gonna love this. If you haven't seen this, then you're gonna love it. This is part of the reason why this game was the best game of the quarterfinals. And where is it? There it is. All right, we're ready. All right. Come on. There we go. Let's bring back the show here. There we go. All right, World Cup, here we go. This is the second reason why this game was absolutely phenomenal. It was because there was a VAR check going on. I forgot at what minute, but I think it was during the second half. There was a VAR check. I think it was a goal from I don't know what it was, but there was a VAR check going on. I think it was the check that led to the penalty kick for Monterrey. But the crazy thing that happened during that VAR check is that the ref actually got a 2000/90s phone to call in with the VAR to see if it was a penalty or not. I'm not kidding. This is not fake. This was not Photoshop. This is legit. The ref was having an old grandma's cable phone and calling in to see if it was if it was a freaking penalty or not, dude. What do you think about that in World Cup?
Who is bro calling?
Well, rumor has it that he was calling his mom. Who knows, bro? Maybe he was calling at Tito's Tacos.
I want some tacos, man. Stop making me hungry.
Bro was probably calling for Taco Bell, bro. He was calling Uber Eats.
Of course.
But yeah, this is no doubt the meme of the tournament so far. But as people on X were saying, only in Concacaf, dude. And yeah, they're right. Only in Concacaf. I'm very surprised that we did not get Aldo Redicto, even though he mentioned to me that he was going to join us, and yet he has not joined us. So yeah, for some reason, it looks like we have a silent show. We have no audience. That's basically we have no audience. So yeah, crickets and tumbleweeds. Those are our best friends for today. All right then. So yeah, with that being said, I guess we'll move on to the next segment of the show. So let's take a look at the Leagues Cup bracket. We're now into the semifinals, guys. So let's take a look at which team will be playing against which team in the semifinals. So here we go. Taking a look at the semifinals bracket on the left, you got CF Monterrey, who will be taking on Nashville SC. And on the right, you got Philadelphia Union taking on Inter Miami. Those are your semifinalists. Only one of these two teams, only one of the teams from either the left or the right will, of course, reach to the final of the 2023 Leagues Cup. So without further ado, guys, then at this point of the show, we will be sharing our predictions for the semifinals of the Leagues Cup. Who will go through to the final? Starting off with CF Monterrey versus Nashville SC. In World Cup, what are your predictions? Who will go through? Who's going to win? Tell me.
We were gonna go with Monterrey 1-0, 1-0.
Okay.
Gonna keep it short and simple. We need them to get to the final.
Not bad.
We want them. Mm-hmm.
Let me add that really quick. 1-0 over Nashville. Impressive. So there we go. 1-0 says in World Cup for Monterrey. They will go through to the final. As for me, though, as much as I would love to say Monterrey and see Monterrey win, honestly, guys, I kind of have a feeling that Nashville might get the win. I'm not going to lie. See, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a draw here, either a 1-1 draw or a 0-0 draw. And Nashville is going to win in penalties. That's what I'm thinking. Now, yes, of course, I could be wrong. And for my sake, I hope that I am wrong because, again, I am kind of rooting for Monterrey here. So I hope that they do win. But, again, I mean, Nashville defeated Copa America, man. Let's be real here. They whipped them like 4-0 or something like that. It was crazy. It was terrible. It was no, wait, what am I talking about? No, they didn't win 4-0. But they beat them in penalties. It was a 2-2 draw, and they beat them in penalties. Still hate that moment, but it's still a moment that you can't avoid because at the end of the day they got the win. So I think Nashville might get the win in penalties again. I think they're going to be Monterrey. It's a possibility, to be fair. So let me add that. Monterrey. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw to be safe. 1-1 draw. And then Nashville wins in penalties. There we go. Oops. Someone sent you a message, bro. Merrick, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the live show. Glad to finally have someone here in the live chat because it's been lonely here in the last 42 minutes of the show with me in the World Cup. So finally glad to see someone joining us. So how you doing, Merrick? Welcome to the show. Glad to see you here. How you doing? Right now, we're just sharing our predictions. Hey, there he is, the Mutant and Bobby Ninja Turtle. So, yeah, Merrick, we're just sharing our predictions for Monterrey versus Nashville. What are your predictions, bro? Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to reach the final? I'm doing good. How are you? Glad to hear that, bro. I'm doing pretty good as well. Right now, just chilling and, withstanding the heat, really.
We're with my Mbappe here today.
Yeah. And, Mutant and Mbappe Ninja Turtle. We love him, bro. We love him. So, yeah, after Merrick shares his prediction, we'll move on to the next semi-final match. Well, I guess in the meantime, we'll just move on. So let's just move on to the second semifinal match. So here we go, boys. It is Philadelphia Union taking on Inter Miami, Lionel Messi's Inter Miami. This will be definitely a good one. The two hottest teams from the Eastern Conference right now in the Leagues Cup tournament. So this will definitely be a big one to watch. Probably the game of the semifinals, in my opinion. So, yeah, this is going to be a good one. It's a big one. But, of course, at the end of the day, only one will go through. So, in World Cup, we'll start with you. Who do you think will go through and win this match?
3-0 Miami.
Holy cow, dude. Nah, dude. Nah, I don't believe you, bro. I don't believe you. Nah, that's too harsh, bro. That's too harsh against Philadelphia.
3-0.
3-0, bro. You're telling me Philadelphia is not going to score a single goal.
Nope.
Dude, Miami's defense ain't that good, bro. Everyone knows that.
3-0.
Oh my gosh, dude. Nah, that's just way too mean, bro. That's just cruel. That's just cruel. This is because Philadelphia beat DC, isn't it?
Nah, I just think they're gonna lose 3-0.
Oh gosh, dude. All right. So 0-3 says England World Cup.
I am Inter World Cup, yes.
There you go. There you go.
Inter World Cup, guys. We're changing the name.
Merrick says in the live chat, my favorite prediction, I will say Monterrey versus Inter Miami in the League's Cup final. Okay.
I think
Monterrey. Wait, go ahead.
I think Merrick missed. Well, he did miss the last show, but he missed that if Monterrey wins the whole thing, I will be buying a Monterrey jersey. So he missed that part out.
Yeah.
So
So Merrick predicts Monterrey to beat Nashville and Inter Miami to beat Philadelphia Union, just like that. Dang, come on, you will come. Bro, you're being way too harsh on Philadelphia Union, bro. My prediction for this match, honestly, I don't know, man. This for me is a tough one because I feel like either of these two teams can win, and I just seriously can't decide who. Miami can obviously win this, but so can Philadelphia. So I guess just play it safe. Because let's be real, Inter Miami, even though Philadelphia Union is the strong one here, technically stronger than Inter Miami in general overall. Obviously, Inter Miami are the favorites. So honestly, you know what? I'm gonna go with this. There you go. A 4-4 draw, and Inter Miami wins in penalties.
you said 4-4.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
Honestly, to be fair, I could probably say a 4-2, considering the fact that Philadelphia had a tough time beating Querétaro. They barely beat Querétaro 2-1. So to be fair, I could technically see a 4-2 win for Miami. But I don't know. That's the thing. I don't know. So to play it safe, I'm going to guess a draw, but Miami wins in penalties. That's my prediction. So I guess the three of us, England World Cup, me and Merrick, can agree that the final will be between Monterrey and Inter Miami. That's our prediction, guys, for the final of the 2023 Leagues Cup. So that being said, then let's move on to the next segment of the show, the final segment of the show. Let's take a look at some league news. Honestly, I only have one topic for us, guys. So just a short topic. So yeah, this is relatively a short show, which was my original intention anyway. So yeah, so before we wrap up, let's finish off with our final segment of the show, taking a look at some league news. Only one league news topic for today, and that is that supposedly the 2023 third kit for Atlanta United got leaked in the internet today. Supposedly, this is what it looks like. This could be the third kit for Atlanta United. And yeah, so just pointing the spotlight to you, England World Cup, and to Merrick. What are your guys' thoughts on the supposed third kit for the 2023 season for Atlanta United?
Let's well, that's honestly a hard thing to really say. I mean, like I'm in the middle for this one. I don't think it.
You gotta be kidding me.
I don't think it's bad. I only think it's good. It's decent. It's not the best. I feel like they could have done something better.
You've got to be kidding me, bro. Wow. Okay. Well, Merrick, who is the Atlanta United fan here, he said it's rubbish. Rubbish kit. Terrible. So he called it rubbish. He called it terrible. It's the worst kit. It's a worse kit than the Cotton Candy Toronto kit. Now, that says a lot. That legit says a lot. That it's a worse kit than the Cotton Candy kit from Toronto.
No, I think I like this better than the Cotton Candy kit. I'm not going to lie.
Wow. Wow. Honestly, for me, Well, first of all, these look ugly. I don't like them at all. These for me look absolutely ugly. But if I were to compare this with the Toronto Cotton Candy kid, I would probably go with this kid, not gonna lie. Because the other one is just way worse. For me, it is way worse. For me, the Cotton Candy kid from Toronto is probably the worst kid of the 2023 season for MLS overall in general. For me, it's the number one worst kid. Oh, World Cup changing colors right there. Something happened, bro. Holy shit, bro. It turned red. My guy turned red. It's crazy. Anyway, so yeah. But yeah, if there's nothing else to say, then I guess we will wrap up today's show. I mean, yes, this was a little bit short. That was my intention, but then again, at the same time, we kind of didn't get a lot of people here anyway to begin with. So yeah, I'm not gonna. What do you call it? Oh shoot, now he's black. Holy shoot, he turned black. I'm not gonna. What was that?
Huh?
What was that?
What happened?
I don't know. But I'm not going to stretch it out. I'm not going to stretch out tonight's show. So, yeah, if there's nothing else to say, then I guess we will wrap up tonight's show for today. Relatively, that's from that was a slide from the last show. I forgot to take it up. But, yeah, so that being said, I guess if there's nothing else to say or nothing else to mention, then I guess we will wrap up tonight's show. For those who stopped by, which literally it was only Merrick. So, Merrick, as usual, thank you very much, my brother, for stopping by in today's live show as usual. And yeah, for anyone for stopping by after about 30 minutes. We still love him. We still love him to wait, how do you say it? We love having him. That's what I'm trying to say. We still love having him in the show. So thank you, World Cup, to you for stopping by and for joining us. And yeah, with that being said, thank you everyone, guys, for coming by and for watching. If you guys did happen to enjoy tonight's show, then please do give it a like, of course, as usual. Please comment down any opinions, thoughts, or reactions to any of tonight's topics that we discussed. And of course, please feel free to share tonight's show with your MLS and US Soccer friends. If you guys have Discord, please join the Our Soccer Discord server, guys. It is a fan-friendly community for all MLS and US Soccer fans. More details of the server are in the description below, as well as more details of the server and the link to join, of course, as I just said. So head on over, guys, to the description, click the link, and join today. If you guys have X, please do give me a follow. It is at Football Galaxy 17. And if you guys have Threads, it is also at Football Galaxy 17. Both of those are also in the description below. Until then, thank you guys once again for watching and for subscribing to the channel. Subscribe, guys, for more MLS Madness live shows. And, of course, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss when the next show is live. Until then, for my very good friend in World Cup, I am Football Galaxy. And we'll see you guys in the next show. Have yourselves a wonderful and great Galaxy Nights.